Hey y'all, this is Ginginese, coach of the Texas Tornadoes, here with another week of the EWT. This week we're taking on the Delaware Dittos and Ryno. This is going to be the first battle of the final bracket. After this bracket of the regular season is going to be the playoffs. We're kind of at a long shot to get into the playoffs right now, but we're going to have fun trying. My opponent this week has Sand with Hippo Drill. They also have Buzzwole, which has given me some problems in the past. But let me give you a breakdown of the team that we're bringing. So first off, we've got AV Torn. It's mixed with Weatherball for both the Sand from Hippo and our own Rain. We've got Resto Chesto Polytoad, Perish Trap. It's going to be our last resort for bulky mons, and even though everyone knows this set, it can still catch you off guard. We've got our Eviolite Pillow-Swine, Rocks and Roar to kind of phase out and help get some chip damage on things. Banded Scuda, Flip Turn for Momentum. Thing hits like a truck with the Choice Band, and we're fast enough compared to my opponent's team that we can be adamant. Scarf Incineroar, knockoff I think is going to be really helpful, and U-Turn, again, more momentum, should help us out a lot. And finally we have Grassy Seed Rillaboom with Swords Dance. If we can get rid of Buzzwole, there's not a whole lot on my opponent's team that I am too scared of after a Grassy Seed boost, so I think we'll be able to potentially sweep in the end game. But I will cut until we get into the battle. Alright, here we are for the battle against Ryno. Let's see. This appears to be Latios, Volk, Umbreon, Ditto, oh great, Ditto, Heliolisk, and TOGETIC. So this is not at all what I was expecting to come. There's no Sand, which is kind of weird. Volcanion. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, no Sand at all. Ditto. I don't know what TOGETIC does, so that's not great. I would assume that it's just a wall. Okay, and no Buzzwole, that's the Ditto, which I guess is me, right? So, okay. Well, this is interesting. I think, yeah, Water Absorb is not going to be great for my Barraskewda. I'm going to lead Incineroar. We can Scarf U-Turn. Get the Intimidate off. Not that Intimidate really matters at all for this team. This is going to be an interesting one. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. Yeah, this should be very, very interesting. I was expecting a lot more like offensive power. Umbreon and TOGETIC is a little unexpected. Poster. Okay, so just straight up myself against myself. Okay, so with Intimidate off on both parties. So you now know, so I'm Choice Scarf. They're probably also Choice Scarf. I don't want to take over 50% from a close combat, but do I think that close combat even comes out here? What happens if my Tornadus comes out? Yeah, do I want to get knocked too? I'm gonna knock. I think that getting a knockoff here, I do move first. Let's see what you do. Yeah, because you were also Choice Scarf. So now you know that I'm Choice Scarf, but your Ditto is no longer Choice Scarf, which is awesome. Let's write that down, no item. Yeah, that's cool. I will absolutely take that to start. Now Volcanion. Let's see, where is Volcanion? Obviously, like a Steam Eruption just annihilates me here. How? I mean, I'm AV on my Torn. Steam Eruption would still do a lot of damage, though. This is tough. But I think I'm actually going to go into my Polytoad. I don't take like anything from this. From really anything it wants to do. And I think we'll just see how things go here. Steam Eruption. In the rain, this should do like 70-ish. Yeah, it's a little more than, let's see, 80. That did, okay, that did right 80. So yeah, that's probably Timid. That's a little bit of a high roll for Timid. Now you're definitely faster than me. I could burn my rest right now. I'm going to Protect. Just see what happens here. If you go for a Steam Eruption again, I mean, that is your best move because it's raining. But it might also mean this is a choice Scarf. So I'm just going to rest. I'm assuming you're hitting me here. I can rest and get back to full. Oh, okay, so it's not choiced. We know that. Sludge Wave. That did a lot. Okay. Not entirely sure what set this thing is. And I don't know the best way to deal with it, which is not great. What about my Barraskewda? Not doing enough. Yeah, I don't really take anything super well here. I don't know why I wasn't expecting Volcanion. Let's see. Yeah, I think we go Torn. Just because of the regeneration. We should be alright. In the rain. Let's see how much damage we're taking. See if we can get any more information here. We know it's not Scarf, which is great. Sludge Wave. It should do about 50. Okay, so it might be modest. Let's look. Is that more likely to be... Yeah, that seems more accurate, just based on the rolls that we've gotten here. If it's modest, I'm probably dead to a Steam Eruption, which is a bummer. Because of the rain. We could U-turn. This is the last turn of rain, right? This is almost definitely going to be, or almost certainly going to be a Steam Eruption. What about... I really do not have anything for this. That's such a bummer. I'm just going to Hurricane, get off damage. Maybe this is the wrong move, but... This seems like the biggest problem. Okay, that looks to be Assault Vested. Modest Assault Vest. Yeah, that's about the damage we were doing. Okay, so Volk KO's Torn. And we know it's AV. If it's AV, I think I can pretty safely go into Barraskewda now. Let's see. I'll Crunch. Curious what you do here, though. Going into, like, Umbreon would be a pretty safe bet. I wish I could have flip turned, but this thing just does so much. I mean, honestly, I probably should have flip turned, because I don't think that you'd be staying in. Yeah, should have flip turned. That's okay. Starscream, what is that? Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Okay. So it was Colbur. And we get the drop. So here's the question now. Do I stay in? I don't think you just throw this away. You probably... I think Umbreon is the choice here. You should know that that was banded damage. And if that's the case, I think Piloswine to get up rocks is a good move here. Make a note that Latios is also no item. You do switch. Nocturnal, is that Umbreon? Yep. Okay. So let's get up some rocks here. Pretty sure that Volcanion is assault vested, and so rocks will hurt it pretty bad. We get up rocks. I would assume that this is either a Wish or a Toxic against me. Toxic, yeah. That's fine. Okay. Now the question is, what do I do in front of this thing? I'm actually going to go Incineroar and U-turn. I don't think you Toxic twice. And because I'm Scarfed, U-turn is pretty safe. Let's see what happens. They do not switch. Yeah, this feels like a Wish Protect. Something along those lines. Yeah. Wish is fine. I'm going to U-turn. You might get some health back on something, but I will get the momentum of the switch. I mean, you could very easily just go into Volcanion, take the 25% from rocks, but then heal back up. Okay. That's good damage. That is very good damage. Do we think it's... Okay, so it doesn't look to be physically defensive at all. Yeah, that's almost certainly like fully Spadef. Okay, I'm going to go into my Politoed. I wonder if this is Baton Pass. It is Baton Pass. Okay, so we know it's Toxic Wish, Baton Pass. Yeah, and you can just go into this. That's okay. I'm gonna perish. Excuse me. I'm gonna Perish Song. Yeah, I thought about bringing Toxic on this. Like a Toxic Scald set instead. I really didn't think that Volcanion would come. But that's alright. Okay. Do I think you... I'm going to go into the Pillow Swine. This might be a throw if they go for Steam Eruption here. Okay, they do hard switch. That's what I was expecting. What is this? Okay. That is totally fine with me. Let's see, where in my calc? Heliolisk. So, I mean, my Earthquake kills. And I think that you know that. I can just roar around. I don't think that you stay in here. I don't think that you can stay in here. Yeah, I think that you have to switch, right? Because if I Earthquake, I KO, you can't switch in Volcanion, that dies, this dies. But Togetic and Latios don't want to hit, don't want me to use an ice attack. So you could go Umbreon. So if I roar, I at least get some other things to take some chip damage. Yeah, knew you'd switch. Into the Umbreon, okay. Take some chip, perfect. Get out of here. And what's taking more chip? Is this... Okay, so it's definitely EWT TOGETIC. I am doing like no damage to this thing. I'll go ahead and roar again. I don't see any reason not to. This could be like a defog. I should have brought something else besides Ice Shard. Icicle Spear would have done a lot of good from here. Roost, that's okay. So we know it's EWT Roost. But I'll just keep roaring you out, making you take more chip. Starscream, okay. So how much damage is Latios taking from an Ice Shard? It might kill. I'm gonna go for it. I think that you don't want to continue taking roars by switching out over and over. And I have a chance here to get a KO on Latios. Which is not like... was not the biggest threat to me, but okay, do we get the kill? Calc says it's in my favor, and it is. Let's go. Okay, Latios KO'd by Pillow. Look at you, Pillow Swine. Doing so much more than I was expecting. Okay, so Volcanion is most likely AV, can't have defog. I think I probably just died. Oh, I definitely just died. Well, I'm actually maxed Spadef. So, let's see here. The Heliolisk, I mean like a Hyper Voice? Even Grass Knot. You have to be modest to kill me. I'm going to Quake. I think this could catch you by surprise. Grass Knot, okay, are you... I have 75 HP. Was that a crit? Do I see Life Orb? There's the Life Orb. Okay. Does Timid kill me with Life Orb? It was a roll, but about a mid-roll. So we'll say that that's okay. That KOs Pillow. Okay. So Volk, Umbreon, Togetic, the Ditto's still out there. How much damage are we doing with Incin? On like a knockoff would kill. So yeah, let's just go for a knock. Cool. Yeah, knockoff is going to do a lot for us, no matter what wants to take this. This will die. I'm slower, honestly. But they might not know that yet. Cool. What comes in? The Umbreon. Okay, so what item was the Umbreon? Does this die? To two of these? It might. It was leftovers. Okay. I'm going to go for it. I don't know if it does, but please. Yeah, with no item. Oh, okay. Withdraw. I mean, that might die to... I'm trying to think. That might die to rocks. Okay. So you intimidate me. I get another hit off. Now the question... God, that's such good damage. Obviously, I'm saving this. I think I go into my Politoed. Man, Togetic is going to be a problem. Okay, what are you going to do to me here? Just a U-turn, that's fine. So that Umbreon... I think Whirlpool, I mean, so... What is this? Yeah, that's a problem. This is a huge problem for me now, unfortunately. I will Perish Song. If you try to set up, you can't, but Volt Switch, that's fine. Okay, KOs, Pillow, and Poly. That's totally fine. These rocks have been huge this game. And I think that they still can help me win this. I'm definitely still in a good position. It's just figuring out exactly how we're going to do this that's tough. Does this die to rocks? It does. Okay. That's huge. That's a passive Pillow Swine KO. Hell yeah. Okay, I think here we go into Bear Discuta. Man, I wish I remembered how much HP Volcanion was at, but I do not. Not quite enough. I'm gonna Psychic Fangs. That is so... Yeah, I'm gonna Psychic Fangs. I think we can still knock out the TOGETIC with Incineroar. This is gonna be really tough. I would love to be able to like flip turn on stuff or banded liquidation on things, but I can't do that without this gone. How much damage are we doing here? It's a solid 2-hit. Steam Eruption in the rain. This has a chance to kill me. Oh, please no burn. No! Oh my goodness. Okay, so Volk KOs. Passive KO. Bara. That's enormous. Okay. So, it's not looking good, folks. Knockoff is honestly huge against everything here. Still, like, Heliolisk would die. Okay, we KO'd by Ensign. Volcanion's gone. Okay. So I think you bring in the Ditto here, and then I don't know what I do. Do we still have another turn of rain? Because if we do, we can switch to Rillaboom pretty safely. We still have the rain. This is the last turn of it. So, let's see. Rillaboom at +1 defense in the rain. Flare Blitz does nothing. Let's go for it. Unfortunately, we don't touch TOGETIC with Rillaboom at all. But we can still knock off. Oh, close combat? Okay. So, at -1, and I have my own stats, so I clearly know what this is. How much damage? Grassy Glide. That's tough. It looks like probably no. Oh, well, actually, it looks like a roll in my favor. So I'll go ahead and go for it. Withdraw, that's totally fine. This should go down. This should absolutely go down. I'm max attack, Rillaboom. Let's go. Okay, Heliolisk KO'd by Rilla. Alright, so it is TOGETIC and Ditto. And here's the TOGETIC. So, what we can do is knock off. And the EV light is gone. Air cutter. That's not enough for you, buddy. My Incineroar. Okay. Here it is. So, we 2-hit KO TOGETIC with Flare Blitz. And based on how much health the Ditto has, yeah, this is going to be a tight one. This is going to be a really tight one. I know my opponent's thinking about it right now. I guess the question is, did you switch on this turn? Nope. Okay. So, I think I can Flare Blitz and pretty much just Flare Blitz until it's over. I guess we'll see. Yeah, this is tight. Okay. How much damage are we doing here? According to my calc, it should be over 50%. Oh, just barely though. Oh. That is a bummer. You can just roost forever. Huh. So if you don't roost on every turn, you lose. Ooh, okay, hold on. So add in rocks. I'm now at -1 against Incineroar. This should KO. Ooh, okay. I will KO though. I think I have to KO here. Excuse me. Okay, so we KO'd the Ditto. KO'd by Incin. Okay. I think we just have to Flare Blitz forever now. Because I should be doing more damage than you are recovering on every hit. I have the chance for a crit, and you're already starting at 75%. If I can get a burn, I definitely win. God, that's just not quite enough damage, though. According to my calc, Air Cutter does at most 39 HP. So I can continue to Flare Blitz for a while. Again, just banking on a crit, a burn, something. And I have more Flare Blitzes than you have Roosts. I'm going to switch here. I think I need to stall out Roosts if possible. Oh, went for the Air Cutter on the right turn though. Dang. Oh my god. I think that might be it. That might be the game-winning play. KO'd Rilla. Yeah, because if I Flare Blitz there, and then you air cutter, and then I flare blitz again, I think I win, right? Wow. Got the exact right turn to do it. That's still so much damage, though. Still, all it takes is some stroke of luck for me, right? A crit or a burn. I mean, a burn would be huge. Okay. Still no burn. I guess at this point, the only way that I win is it was the same win con as before, but I threw by switching. Wow. Crazy. But you know, that's how the chips fall sometimes. Yeah, at this point an air cutter will absolutely just kill me. Even a low roll air cutter should knock me out on this next turn. And even with a crit, I don't KO. So, who would have guessed TOGETIC gets 2 kills to win the game for my opponent? I'm trying to think of why you would go for air cutter on the turn that you did, but you know, whatever the reason, it was the game-winning play. So props to my opponent. That's another 1-0 loss for us, unfortunately, but great game. Looking forward to next week, which will be the last week of the season, and I will catch y'all then.